Oh, what a noise. What a lovely noise that is. Hello, welcome to another impromptu, unannounced, unadvertised, unexpurgated, uh, Torrent Draw stuff. Oh my god, my hair is amazing today. I'm trying to fix it, but I'm looking in my mirrored, flipped view. So today, delicious water. What's happening? I'm working on t-shirt design. This is what you're looking at now. Here, let me pump up the volume of the opacity. This was that's a little too much, but this was the pen and marker, brush pen and marker. Hello, sketch. I did one of two sketches. Let me show you the other sketch. The other sketch that I did is around somewhere here on the Tom and Jerry show. There it is. Different one. They chose this one. As you can see, this one is very Frank. Well, Frank Frazetta was kind of like my inspiration for both of those. Well, second one more so. And now I'm going to I'm going to restructurize. What do you call it? Do I want this brush? It's a bit jaggedy, but I think it'll be okay. I've got this. The image size I have here is 52 inches tall, which is quite large. So my brush size right now is 100, which is crazy. We'll see. It was originally for a t-shirt, but they said they might want to use it for a banner, so I'm going to make it large size. We'll see how that goes on my computer system. Saving this file may be a problem, but we'll see. Some things I want to do right off the bat. I feel like the monster is fine. I want to restructurize some of these dudes. This guy I like where he is. I feel I want to make one of these people a lady, like in my second drawing. So maybe I'll just no, I won't. And then the monkey in the other one here, there's a monkey, which I think is a nice touch. That maybe if I can fit him in, I'll get him in here. So let's see what I can do. The other thing I want to do is today. I'm not going to finish this today, that's for sure. But this is fans of the Darkest of the Hills. I think it's my Lovecraft rock band. May recognize the design of this ship as the Spaceship Zero from our album of the same name. And I have here wonderfully rendered or designed by Alejandro Dumas. Thank you. I got this OBJ file, and I think I've got it in the right orientation. So let me screen grab that, and I'll drop it in here, and I'll just grab that, cut and paste, and let's see how close I got. I want it to be at a little bit of an angle. Let me if I click on that, will that get rid of? But yeah, that will. It will. Thank goodness. Thank goodness. It's not going to have the landing gear out though, so I can clip those. More or less, something like this. Maybe, what if I flip it? Let's flip it. Flip horizontal. Is that gonna be better? That might work. Oh no. Okay, so let's see if I can get a slightly better. This might work better. Yeah, let me try that. So this one is not working because the tines at the front, I mean, that's my fault. I mean, I could, ugh. Let me undo what I did. Undo. But can I, let me adjust the opacity on here. Maybe I can work around it. It's not too bad. I just have to adjust. It could still work. It could still work. But let me try this other orientation. So I moved it around a bit. And let me try this one. Oh no. Why is it doing that? Shift print screen. Control V. There we go. That's what we want. Ba-da-da-da-doo. Listening to some old-timey music, which hopefully won't get me in trouble with YouTube's algorithm. Bum, 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 bum. So this, delete, and this, delete. It's a little better, but you can really see that's fine. That's fine. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about it. Now, is this gonna work better? Is this different angle gonna work better? Not. Well, maybe. Maybe. Let me try that. Adjust the opacity, because then I could make... What happened to my... I lost a layer here. Okay, gonna make that blue. So I feel like maybe if the tentacle comes up. Okay, could come up from behind and then over like that. Move to the top. Move to the top, you bastard. That might work. That might work just as well. And then this, of course, is pretty much just going to be the same. And they want the KamCon logo on the ship, so I can put that right there. What is the KamCon logo? Here it is. There it is. So I could just drop that in right. I don't know. I guess they probably want it more or less upright for the viewer, which is fine. So that's the KamCon logo there. And then let me while I'm here. Why not? Get rid of that. Oh no, it's not editable. Rasterize. Here, it's an easier way to do it. Contiguous. There we go. Do it the easier way, dum-dum. All right, so there's the KamCon logo, and they also requested that it be on the space suits of our good friends, astronaut group. Hey, Killswitch, hello, howdy yourself. Thanks for joining in the live stream chat. So, maybe one thing I can do. Maybe I'll just make this darker so I can see. It's a little bit more readable. Can have this coming out more and a little more sinewy. Sinuous? Sinewy is a bit like sinews, but sinuous. It's supposed to be more foreshortening, so maybe I could give it a mouth. That would be scary, right? That would be scary. Just, it's a space monster, right? There's no rules. Foreshortening. Dun, 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 dun. But I do want it to kind of look like intestines. And just general, little smaller mouths on it. I don't know. Here's a mouth. I don't know. I'm just thinking out loud here. Just drawing out loud here. How's Killswitch today? How's my volumes? So with these other guys, let's switch back. Let's go to a red. No, let's go to I don't know what color that is. So this guy we're happy with. Might have to change his arms. This person should be more like... Maybe this is the lady. Maybe we can see the side of her face through the... Oh, it's a full dome. It's not a half... It's not a partial dome like the alien suits. It's the full... It's the full... So we can see her. Oh no, she doesn't have hair. She's gonna... Let me look at what I drew here. Just drop that in there. Let's flop it a bit. We can reuse some of this stuff. Like I feel like... Let's rasterize that layer. Volume's good. I'm in a bit of a rough mood. That friend that I helped move into his house thinks that I stole $60 from him. That's wow. There's gratitude for you. That's unfortunate. That's not cool at all. I'm sorry to hear that. Money. Money. Okay, so let me so yeah, I wonder how that I mean, you can explain more if you want, but it's up to you. It's gonna be on the internet for everyone to see. So keep that in mind. Generally, I think I'm doing okay. Put another. There's her. Yeah, let's give her a big gun. Let's give this lady a big gun, because lady with big guns are cool. Just like dudes with big guns are cool. Know how this is. See, in the second drawing, I made the spacesuits very form-fitting, not so much in the first one. So maybe I'll just have to make some adaptations. And then this, how does it work? How do these spacesuits work? I mean, it doesn't have to be perfect. I'm struggling to like, do I want to go full Frazetta and with the butts and the elbows? Let me look at my original here. Let me look at actually what I should do. Whoops. Let's go through some of the refs. Here's the refs. Let's open one of these. There we go. And we can just toggle through. This is the vibe we're going for. Generally speaking, old. Look at this monster. That's a cool monster. This eyes is dripping goo. His whole body's dripping goo. There's a little inset images there. And then we got some Frazetta. This is Frank Frazetta does not Battle of the Planets, Battlestar Galactica. Yes, which is pretty cool. That I don't need anymore. There's some cosplayer that I thought this might be a good pose. There's some cool ambiance. What's next? This is a Frank Frazetta, not a painting, and like an ink drawing, which is pretty great. Some flying saucers, some saucers. That's a pretty good pose too. Do I steal that pose? Let me think about that. More space stuff from Frank Frazetta. Pretty sweet. It's just out in space. He doesn't care. More spacey stuff. Ba 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 ba. Just looking at it. Just looking. Don't know what this is from, but it's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Some subterranean world business. It looks like ink and I don't know, gouache or watercolor or something. Not sure. Maybe it could be just yeah, it could be just watercolor. More butt cleavage. And that's a good one. Some good stuff going on there. The space fairy lady. Pretty sweet. Am I going to get any trouble from YouTube for any of this stuff? I think we passed all the worst of it. There's another Battlestar Galactica. Oh, I like this one here. I like that pose. I might steal that pose. Let me drag that into my not, you know. It's so dynamic. Oh, gotta rasterize the layer. Delete. Let me flop it. Flop. Like, is this gonna be... I don't know. Maybe the lady should be the top one. I don't know. I just don't know. Her hair is coming out from underneath your helmet, which is not. I think probably I won't use this. Because it's too forwardy. It's not backwardy enough. But we'll hang on to it just in case. Let's make it yellow. So that I know it's a reference. Killswitch says, okay, close that. Every space lady needs a big gun. True. I love this old style of artwork. What would I look up to find things like that? Well, I just looked up Pulp Frazetta. Pulp, or Pulp. I also looked up 1950s sci-fi movies. That's what I Googled. Sci-fi movie posters. That's what you're going to find. Let's continue going through. There's another Frazetta one. Pretty great. I like this pose too. This is very backy. That's pretty great. That's Festino. 1977 Festino. You can look that up. There's a nice spacesuit. Not much on the spacesuit there. Here we have some. Yeah, this is. I think I just did a screen grab of some of. I'm not sure what happened here. Oh, I don't know. Anyway, this is 1950s sci-fi posters. Maybe this is what the client sent. I can't remember anymore. It's been a couple months. Maybe a month. Creatures Among Us. Fire Maidens of Outer Space. Oh, yes. That's pretty great. Target Earth. When Worlds Collide. And then last one. This is a 1987 Mike Mignola artwork that I had a print of. There was it came in a portfolio of like, I don't know, 20 or 24 or something like that, but different artists, just art prints by different artists. This was the Mignola one. There was probably, God, who else was in that? I don't have that anymore. I don't have any of the I don't even have this one anymore. I don't think, but it's pretty great. It's pretty great. And I love the spacesuit design too. It's got a like space watch on there and everything. K-Tiff joined us. I imagine Elmore is also good to look at. I remember stuff for Star Frontiers and D&D. Yeah, Star Frontiers. That's a good call. I recall some pretty cool stuff from old Weird Tales covers. Yes, all that comic book. Now that you're gonna look up Star Frontiers artwork. Maybe something interesting will come up. Yeah, here's the Larry Elmore one you're talking about. I gotta close all this business. This stuff. Very pretty great. That doesn't get much bigger. Aliens in a bar. There's the Dralicites And the Userians? These are the Userians? Dracolytes or Dralocytes? Dralocytes. I can't remember. And the Vrusk. I remember I had this game. I'm telling you, I had this game. Starspawn on Volturnus. That's that one. Cool. Fun. Pew, 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 pew. Anything else worthy? Great stuff. Okay. All right, with that fresh in our minds, let's go back to our, this is the last one. Let's go back to our drawing. Maybe I feel like I'm not going extreme enough on this pose. There's a belt. What's those legs? What can I do with these legs? Oh, it's very moody music here. What can I do with these legs? Maybe this one is going back. There's too far back. Let's get it closer to the ground. Leg is stubby. That's a stubby leg. Might lengthen that thigh. I guess I can do that this way. Some classic 1960s Spider-Man music. And maybe I put her elbow facing us more. It looks a bit weird. I think the problem is being caused by this business here. Torso, rib cage, deltoid. Yeah, let's lift that arm up. Lift it up. And then, I don't know, is she losing grip of her gun? Or should it be, I feel like that's pointing, let's get it pointing up. Doesn't really work for a long gun though. I don't know, we'll figure out the gun design in a second. Some Thundercats music. This would be the air tank. Something like that. I don't want to obscure her face though, that's the thing. But I have to decide where the tubes come out of the tank. Maybe I should stick with what I had in this one and just have one tube coming into the back of the tank rather than two coming in from the side. Right? Does that make sense? Does that simplify things? I mean, I think that's better. You gotta get the little dun 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 dun. Something like that. I might, maybe, get some of my... Oh, I don't like that brush. Let's change the brush on the... I want that brush to be smooth. Right? Yes, that's better. Embiggen. Oh, hello. B for brush. I need to plaster my walls in this kind of art. You should. It's good. Here's the hip, the rib cage, and the boob. The boob. Ba ba la ba la ba ba. And then maybe I get. All right. So this is the leg. That leg can be more facing away from us. Put some space boots on her, of course. But we'll come back to that in a second. Just want to get the general. I'm having a problem with words. The general. What do we call this? Composition. The blocking of the characters in our shot. The light seems to be coming from the. Is going to be coming from the explosion. So, oh my God, what have I done? Look at how rough that. Maybe I don't want the final drawing to be that rough, but I can cross that boat when we come to it. So. Again, just for compositional purposes. There's our lady. Where's her other arm? Nobody knows. Guess we put it back here. More or less, something like that. This guy stays the way he is. I'm starting to feel hungry. I don't know how long I'm going to be streaming today. I'm going to try to get as much done as possible. I've got more commissions incoming. I like the shoulder pads. Shoulder pads are always nice. Get shoulder pads on her. Right? And then elbow pads too. And then that means there's going to be knee pads. I assume. I'll need to do some research on space booties. But in the meantime, and then this is going to be full of utility junk. Right? Something like that. Something like that. No, I don't want you to. I don't like it. I don't like what's happening right now. Okay. I feel like this guy's pretty good. She could have that stuff going on in her hand as well. There's his head. Don't worry about that stuff right now. And then, as discussed, the hose goes into the back, not the sides. Something like that. Maybe his leg is off. Now that we got more real estate here, we can put more stuff. This is his space boot. Space boots. Okay. Ya-da-da-da. Are we going to be able to fit the monkey in here? Not sure. Not sure about that monkey. This guy is okay, I guess. I really should have done all the 3 different characters on different layers. So let's, in case I want to move them around later. So let's do that. X, V. Let's make him a green guy. G is for green. And then man 3 Man 3. Always add monkeys. Will there be a monkey, or that coincidental to the reference? I don't know how to answer that question. I don't want to clutter. Maybe, although maybe, I'm drawing on the Man 3 layer now. Maybe the monkey will be here. I could fit the monkey in here, and he's just like, ah. He's just like running away. You know what I'm saying? Like running out that way. Well, I'll just keep that there for now. Just to remind myself when I open this file next time. Okay, so let's do a blue. Let's do a dark blue for the next side. All right. This is the monkey layer. We need Man 3 layer now. Maybe. Oh, my phone is making noise. In my pocket. That's where it is. Reminding me to not eat too much junk food today. Will I listen to my phone? Will I listen to my alarm? Past me? Probably not. Maybe I can get him back a bit more. Actually, what I'll do, since I'm drawing on a layer, is I'll just do him where he is now. I feel like that is a more twisty, more dynamic. And then I'll just, what if I move him over here? I believe this is Star Trek music. Bum 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 bum. Something like that. No, I don't like where his hand and leg is. So we'll put this hand maybe. I feel like it's mimicking too close to doubling. Twinning, that's what we call it in the industry. If you've got two characters standing right next to each other, basically the same, it's called twinning, and it's bad sometimes, unless that's what you're going for. Whoops. R. Let's fix this head. I feel like that is. I feel like this guy needs a beard. I don't know why. I just feel like he needs a beard. He's the Commander Riker of the group. Ding, 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 ding. Da, 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 da. Ding, da, da. He's in a lot of pain right now. I feel like if we're gonna do the boobs on the lady, we gotta do the pecs on the man, right? Am I wrong to think that way? I'm not sure about this blue guy. I really am not sure about that blue guy. Let me think. Let me think. Let me grab Purple Lady here. Boo-doo-doo-doo. Put her on her own layer. Maybe I fudge around with her a little bit. Maybe she's the one on the top. Can't decide. Can't decide. Brain aneurysm. Reminds me of the space ghost from Scooby-Doo. Less skeleton, of course. Yes. Not my art, but the three figures adds depth, in my humble opinion. Well, that, yeah. Frames the beam. Yes, I agree. I'm just not sure about. Here's what I'm going to do. Tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to undo that. Or I'm going to focus now. Let us focus now on the big bad monster. Oops, wrong. Not exactly sure how I'm going to do this in the final. I'm going to have to look up how to do. There's going to be color in this one. It's not going to be the same color as what I've got on my sketch. Here's the color palette. Where is it? It's around here somewhere. This is the color palette they gave me. The color themes for this year at KamCon in September in Kamloops, British Columbia. I'll be there. Who else will be there? Dennis and Shane from Delta Green from Arc Dream Publishing. They'll be there. And it'll be good to see. Have I ever met Shane in person? I met Dennis many times. Back in the days of Pagan Publishing. When I did art for various Unspeakable Oath magazine, some books, various books. So if I do, so let me see. How do I want to do this guy's face? It's just like, I don't know. Maybe I'll make it more starfishy. Yes, I think that's the way to go. Don't want any tangents happening with the. That's cool. That's cool. A little bit Stranger Things. What was the creature in the first season of Stranger Things? What was he called? Demogorgon. But not too much. And then we have the. Let's give him some deltoids here. And some spikes. Spikes are always good. I'm not so sure about the spikes. I'll come back to that. Bum, 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 bum. This is just some Johnny Quest music, although I don't mind this side. The other side was not. Maybe I'll just make it more protuberancy. Like the tentacles coming out of some other orifice. It's kind of weird, but I don't hate it. Orifice. I feel like it needs wings, but I'm trying not to make it just another Cthulhu. The basic structure. And then, of course, the light still coming from the... Oh, no, don't be that way. So we will see. And I do have permission to use this reformatted drawing after KamCon 2025 is over and done with. This will probably become some kind of a Thickets t-shirt. Maybe I give him. Maybe these guys end in suckers too. They're like sucking. They're sucking something out of the ship. Who knows? Who knows? Nobody knows. But of course it won't have the KamCon logo on it when that. Oh yeah, sucker. The sucker. There's the sucker. Sucking. Sucking, sucking, sucking. This is some Johnny Quest music. From, no, this is Dungeons & Dragons. The artist is Johnny Pearson. And I invite and encourage everyone to pick up the soundtrack for the Johnny Pearson score CD. Oh, you can get it on. Of course, you don't have to get a CD. You don't have to get a fit. What am I talking about? What year is it? What year? But yeah, you can get the MP3s or whatever for. I think the Dungeons and Dragons music is pretty great. So there's a Spaceship Zero. Sometimes it has stuff coming out of its butt. This little sensory stuff here. We'll see if that stays or not. But that's kind of cool. Let me make my brush super big. No, I made it super small. I want it to be super big. So I can get the shading, blocking in the shading here. Is that too big? It might be too big. Give me the biggest seed bell you've got. No, that's too big. What am I missing? Oh, I recognize the spaceship now from your RPG. Yes, Spaceship Zero. Spaceship Zero. Spaceship Zero. Which you can, right here on my YouTube channel, you can listen to the lost radio plays of Spaceship Zero. Does he need like little eyes? Yes. Yes, little tiny beady alien eyes. I like it. That works for me. All right. And then, so I have all that. So that's all fine and good. And these are like his legs. His stuff. He's looking more and more like an elder thing. And you may ask, what is an elder thing? Lovecraft elder thing. This is an elder thing. Oh, I'll just bring the whole window over. There's an elder thing. I've drawn elder things before. Here's an elder thing. There's an elder thing. Oh yes, this is I'm blanking on his name. Not Mark Whalen. Gosh darn it! I can't remember his name. I've got one of his books. Anyway. Let me see. Let me see if it credits him. No, it does not. Michael. I can't remember. If anyone knows, put it in the chat. Put it in the comments. But yeah, but they're kind of like they have the crinoid head, and the little wee tentacles on the side, and then the I don't know, you go the big fatter tentacles on the bottom. Oh, that's a pretty good one. Anatomy and behavior. That's pretty cool. By me, Israel Bautelho. Pretty great. I like it. But we don't need that anymore. I'm really starting to get hungry. It might be Barlow. Barlow, thank you. Barlow. Wayne Barlow, not Michael. I was thinking Michael. It's Wayne Barlow. Thank you, Catif, for helping me. My brain fart. One of my many brain farts. So this can all be actually be. Should there be another one coming around here for symmetry? Maybe smaller. Ba, 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 ba. Kind of feel like there's not enough. Like, what if? Okay, for example, I'm going to save my work. That's what I'm going to do. It's going to take 5 minutes to save because it's a giant file. 25, 26%, 27%, 34, 48, 49, 57%, 60, 82, 93, 99. Oh, saved. All right. Like, what if? Like this one was coiled around that one. Right? Would that be cool? Or would that be just weird? I'm not sure about it. I'm not sure about it. Ba, 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 ba. Ba, ba. Should this be coming out of an orifice as well? That looks disgusting, and therefore I like it. There's another Johnny Pearson. Dungeons and Dragons movie tune. It's weird. I like it. Okay. I like it. I don't hate it. I like it. What's on his body behind the beam? Nobody cares because we're not going to see it. So now with that done, actually, there's one more thing I want to do. No, with that done, I'm going to completely get rid of my original reference. Completely. Beautiful, beautiful. Takes me right back to my childhood. Yeah, 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 yeah. So now, God damn you, Photoshop. God damn you, Photoshop. So now, there's another leg. I'm going to let's go back to this color. Is that better than I had before? Maybe I'll do it this way. Bum, 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 bum. Stars. Triangular stars for some reason. Maybe there needs to be a planet. We need to add a planet here. I can add a planet there. I don't like... Are they going to put the KamCon... Like it's got the KamCon logo. No, that's not spacey enough. They got the KamCon logo on the ship and on the... Like what if it's more... Is that different in any way? And then it's got a couple moons, because why not? Let's put the moon over here. No, I liked it where it was. My instincts were right the first time. I'm going to have to do a lot of reference to make this look halfway decent. Okay, so. Yes, K-Tiff, you know your crinoids. Crinoids? Crinoids? Alright, so now, I'm going to say my work again. I'm going to take a drink. How long have I been at this? 50 minutes. Let's get rid of my Spaceship Zero layer. Boom, boom, boom. And I'm going to try to forget everything I remembered, everything I knew about the figures that I drew. And I'm going to draw them again in pink. Glorious pink. And you know what else? You know what else I'm going to do? To help me break free from my brain pattern. Oh, no, I want the entire. Where's the transform? Flip horizontal. What? No. Image rotation. Flip canvas horizontal. Yeah, take that. Yeah. Photoshop. It's always good to flip-flop. So now, okay, this is going to be my pink layer. There's no pink, so let's choose red. And now, ooh, now there's a lag. Okay, lag's gone. Okay, lag's gone. Okay, good. Let's try something completely different. I feel like this guy has to be. Maybe we'll put this guy here. No. This is Spider-Man 1960s. This is now there's more. Now there's lag again. Lag came back. I don't know, I'm just blocking in shapes now. I'm trying to see if I can make them, turn them into humanoids. I feel like this one should be. Should be able to see his face. Somewhat. Maybe we can get the monkey in as part of the group. This new grouping. The new grouping. I don't like this guy. In fact, I hate him. I hate you. I hate you. What else is going on? Sold some, I'm selling some, I've been making magic decks out of my old magic cards I've had. And selling them on Facebook Marketplace. This is where the gun goes. Yes, I think this is where the gun goes. And so I'm going out to... Normally I don't ship, because I don't like going to the post office. But a fellow who I've been talking with for a while lives in Surrey and has asked me would I ship? But what if they're just balls? And I said yes, but then I thought, well, maybe I'll just drive to Surrey, make a road trip out of it. Should they go more like diver suits or what I had before? Hey, why, what's happening? I froze up. Don't freeze up. What happened? Maybe I'll close some programs and hope my Photoshop comes back. Okay, there we go. Just took a second. Alright. Like, if it was a diver, then the tank would be like this. I just can't decide. Can't decide. Dun, dun, dun. And then the logo would be here. Another KamCon logo would be there. What do I do up here? This is Thundercats. Maybe this one is like blasting away from us. Is this the Woo Man? I feel like we're encroaching too close on the border, on the edge. You don't want to crowd the margin. I'll just put her down more like that, maybe. Maybe I'll give her a little bit of a tilt. Maybe I'll put her hand more in front of her face. And then again, this guy. I feel like what I had in the original drawing was better for this. Let's draw us back. It's landing here. We're using the scuba tubes. Scuba tubes! Then, I think that could fly. Then maybe I think we almost do have room for our little. Where's our monkey? We could put our monkey. Let me just draw him in. Monkey. I don't know what he's doing. He should be holding like a bazooka or something. Because that's always funny when a small character is carrying a big thing. That's always funny. But do I have room for a bazooka? Let's pretend I do. Let's put in, at the risk of crowding everything, let's put in a space bazooka here. Right? With the flanges. And then we'll put in the monkey's just carrying it. I really am not sure about this, but we're let's go for it. No risk, no reward. Doesn't really fill out that empty space in that way that I want. Monkey. That looks like a mouse, not a monkey. Monkey body, monkey leg, monkey foot. And this is, I got my, it's just too wide. Monkey. Something like that. I think it might work. Let me see. The curling tail. That monkey face is so terrible. What do monkeys look like? Something like that. It's not a terrible idea. I mean, it's making me laugh, so that's a good thing. What happens if I make it just smaller? Because monkeys can be smaller. Monkeys can be small. What if I flip it? Flip horizontal. Let's get rid of this guy. Don't need him anymore. Yeah, I don't know. It's just trying to find, like, I like the pose, but I'm trying to find something that... Maybe that's the way to do it. I have to readjust his tail, but that's not terrible, you know? I might want to make the bazooka itself a little bit bigger, but I think maybe what I do, I think it's working. It might actually be working. So I just take this tail and put it that way, right? Right? Right, monkey? Monkey? Are you with me? There's it. Something like that now. The shadow's on the wrong side here. Maybe. It's not a terrible idea. It's not a terrible idea. No, I'm just finessing. Do we like this better? That's the question. Do we like it better? And then over here is going to be... Let me get back to my pink. It's just going to be rocks. Space rocks. Regolith. For those who know their science terminology. Regolith is the... Who knows what regolith is? Hands up if you know what regolith is. How do you spell it? R-E-G-O-L-I-T-H. We know that lith means stone from monolith. And what else? What else ends in... Oh, gastrolith is something you would find in a crocodile's stomach or a bird's stomach. And we're gonna put lots of rocks. We're gonna have lots of that stuff. This is on the monkey layer, which is... Let me put something underneath the monkey layer just so I can... Actually, let's go. Let's do pink again. And just beat, just so I can see what it looks like without the background coming through. Should have used one of these. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. I think that. Okay, now let's take this. Move it up. Opacity maximum. Yeah. Well. So there's that. And then what was our other? This was the lady that I did. Yeah, I think the new one's better. Put the lady in the back, I think. Yeah. Yeah. I like this new one better. I really do. So, the lunar soil, that is correct. Regolith. Am I done for now? Am I done for today? Let's just put in some colors. Just because. Hello, lag. Oh, lag, the lag. I think it's the brush. I think the brush is causing the lag. If I go to a clean brush, I don't think I'll have that problem anymore. Let's get away from the rusty nib and just do the basic brush that came with it. And what are the other colors? Interesting. Interesting. So if we make everything black, the monkey's already black. Well, almost. G. Nope. That's not going to do it. This one. Am I on contiguous? And then make all these guys black. Ding, 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 ding. And then we can you know what I did? Oh, one of my references we didn't look at. I thought the Magnolia was the last one, but it's not. There's 3 more. All right, let's look. Here's another for Zeta. The night on the moon or on a space planet. It is the moon. No, it's got to be Mars. I don't know. There's some more kind of cool. I just grabbed this from Shutterstock. Some kind of this is probably going to be close to what the finished version will be, because it's going to have dark blacks and then some mono flat colors. And then this is the other one. This I really like, Angry Red Planet. I don't know if you've ever seen this movie, but it's not great. But you know, it's fun. Yeah, so I got to remember to use my blacks. Got to remember to fill in some blacks. But let's maybe I'll come back to that. All right. I feel like I need. Let's draw in some of the monster here. Sure, give him another tentacle just to fill out that space. Why not? Maybe the black should be. Maybe this would all be black. I don't know. I'm just thinking out loud now. I should do this on another layer. And so therefore, I will. But it's going to have also a white outline around the monster and the characters. This is all TBD. And then what's the second darkest color? It's that blue. What is this? Is this going to be the blue? Or is that going to be too dark? I feel like that's going to be too dark. I'm going to look at some reference. I'm going to get some inspiration. And I'm going to come back to this color scheme business, because coloring was never quite my forte. It was never quite my 40. Yeah, let's not do that for now. Let's choose. Let's go to orange. No, let's go to purple. It's the logo. Where's my colors? Where's my colors? Is the alien purple? It's quite dark. Or should the alien be orange? And then the other, what's orange? What's the blue? What's gonna be blue? Maybe the characters will be blue. That's so dark. Oh my god. don't think the characters can be blue. Well, they can be partially blue. We don't have to make them all totally flat. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, not sure about this color scheme. Dun, dun. You can't really see anything. It's all becoming muddy. Too muddy. Alright, so let's do orange. Let's make these guys orange then. There's an easier way I could have done that, but let's pick the orange. Color. I'm bad at it. That's why I do so much black and white art. I feel like this is going to read a bit better. The monkey would also be orange. Right? Where's the monkey? Let's give him... Get that orange. And, oops. Oh no, I'm on the wrong layer. Okay. And then maybe this also has to be orange. Where's my color layer? Let's make this orange. Something's coming. And then what color is Spaceship Zero? Spaceship Zero also purple? I want to... Okay. I guess there's no white. Like, maybe I have to ask, can I use white? That might be an important question. But we're winding down now here at the place where drawings happen. The blue is so dark. Why do you want to have a really dark blue when you also have black? That's my question. That is my question. Whew. Wish I had one more color. Maybe we just make... Go back to the yellow. And the background is yellow here too. I have to ask some of my artist friends to give me pointers for the coloring. For the coloring, I mean, there's highlights would all be yellow here too, right? As they're getting blasted. So that's fine. So maybe that gives me more opportunity. Oh, the monkey layer. I keep forgetting about the monkey layer. But I think that's a pretty good for today. I think it'll do. Really don't know what to do with that dark blue. It's just so dark. It's really dark. Guys, it's dark. It's really dark. But we'll figure it out. We'll have to figure it out. I just drew the blue. I mean, maybe. Anyway, thanks for joining. I hope you had a good time. Like I did. Yeah. Can I use white? That's the question. Let me get that purple back. You doity-toidle. Oh, Yeah, is there white? That's really going to be the question. Because I really don't know what to do with that dark, dark blue. But I'll think about it. And cyan, sayonara. That's what I say. Thanks for joining. Like, if you're a first timer, you're not liked and subscribed. By God, please do subscribe. Do the subscribing, do the liking. I have Dungeon Master tips on my channel. I have Storyboard Artist reacts to cartoons on my channel. Only Dungeons & Dragons cartoons so far, but I'm thinking about Thundar. I'm thinking about some other cartoons as well, some old school cartoons, and yeah, Thundar the Barbarian. And then I also have some Tauren Tries, my Tauren Tries series, which on my YouTube is some videos, but also check me out on the Blue Sky. I got a Tauren Tries channel on Blue Sky. Maybe if I remember, I'll put all the links below, and I will see you next time on the internet.